Hey guys, nice to be me again. So you know a long time ago we got the city of Newcreast in The Sims 4, a completely empty town with nothing. And well, that's boring. So I'm gonna take it upon myself to fill up Newcreast with all different builds that I have created. Well, let's get on to this journey. So right now, let's just start with a small lot. Like this is Newcreast, completely empty, nothing here, nothing to work with, nothing to do. So we're just gonna start with the first lot in the upper right corner. Start small, get big. So the first thing I always do is I want to take a look around the neighborhood just to see what kind of builds this place is surrounded by, so we can get a good idea of like what kind of design. Now I don't want to copy exactly Willow Creek's design because of the sole factor that that'd be boring, kind of lame. So we're gonna give it our own little touch to really add some detail to it. So I saw a house on my way home the other day. When I always look at the houses in my neighborhood to go like, that one looks cool or that one looks interesting, and I want to try and replicate that. Now let me know. We're gonna do our best to make sure these are starter homes, so they're gonna be small, lacking in the old like size department, but they're gonna be cool. Like they're gonna be nice homes. Nice places for your sim to live. I'm thinking something like this shape. It's a very odd shape, but like I said, when I was on my way home, I thought it was unique. I kind of wanted to design something similar to this. I mean, it's a very unique design. Don't get me wrong, but it looks cool in my mind. It says remove ceiling, but there is no ceiling, so I think I just need to rebuild it. There we go. Because the roof, it was something like, it had a section that popped out, and it was like there was the main roof, obviously, and there was just like a section of the roof that popped out. It looked kind of cool, and I liked it that way. So I kind of wanted to implement that in the build. Now let me know, and I do have to do some adjusting to make sure that it's proper, because it's gonna look weird if it's not exactly the right sizes. Because let me know, and the roofs did like blend into each other. It's just gonna be difficult to figure that part out. I need to be at the exact same angle as this roof. Actually, there we go. It's a very interesting roof type, but I think it will look good in the end after like everything's done. Like it's unique, it's different having this little pop out of the roof, but I think it's interesting enough to be something unique, like to be something cool that will definitely add some new life and some new style to something we didn't have before. I like it. So next up is actually getting the rest of the house built. So I think the porch was actually a little smaller than this, like it was in the corner, and it had like a nice regular. So I want to just, okay. How much is the house right now? It is 4,000 simoleons, and I don't want to go over budget. So let's start by making the room layout. So I do want to have a cool layout here. So we can have the kitchen right there, have like an entry to the living room. We could put a bathroom here, a parents' room here, and maybe a children's room right there. Like that is an easy layout, very simple, very minor, and will look really good. And then we can cut this off and put like a doorway right there just so it looks different. But I think that's already a good layout for the rooms. So next up, we're gonna buy some cheap stuff, like very cheap items. I've never used the green doors, like this green door right here. I've never used this, and this might be the only opportunity where we might actually be able to use it. Now the only problem is, are there windows that match? Okay, there are windows that match, because I actually might want to use this green color. I don't know why, I just like the way it looks. I think it might be unique, and I think it might create something that people have never really seen before in The Sims. Like they never really saw that green color on a house. They've never really thought about using that green color on a house. They usually just saw it and kind of ignored that it was there because it looked kind of weird. But I think it could definitely be useful. You just gotta find the right way to use it. The only thing is, the siding is gonna be hard to figure out. So let's go ahead before we begin. Find the colors of the siding that we want that will fit with the green color, in case I want to use that green color. It's really hard to find that color because the sun's not shining on this side of the lot. This is gonna be hard. Brown? Definite no. I don't think I can use the green color. Not now, but eventually I'll be able to find a color to use that green for. Why don't we use a little bit of like slight hints of brown in the windows? Because I think the brown will bring out some color. It'll bring out some color that is well needed to make sure this house looks really good. Problem is, there's only certain windows that have that brown color that I'm looking for. So there's some opportunities we're gonna have to miss out on. I think a nice giant living room window would actually not be that bad. Do want to get some sort of trim to like make sure this all remains clean, because we want to make sure that the house looks like it has some nice color to it while keeping it so everything looks relatively similar to each other. Because I want it to look like it's supposed to be a little matchy. Like it's not fully matching. Like not everything's the same color. Not everything's the right color. But it looks to the point where everything looks like it was done on purpose. Because if we want that house to get us that color, we need to make sure that we have everything we need to get that color in. Let's see here. Is there anything that matches this? Because like, I'm trying to find the one that matches that, and it's not really here. Is there? This is hard to do because sometimes the Sims will not have furniture or things that match, and it's irritating because you gotta work with it. You can't really work around it, because this is why I miss The Sims 3 so much, is because you get that color, that solid color you really like. You don't want to use it on the entire house, so you use a different foundation for other parts of the house, and then you come to realize, oh no, I actually can't use that, and then you don't get to use it, and then you're really sad because you really wanted to use that design. Now you can't, and then boo-hoo, I can't fix it, and you can't change it, so you're stuck that way, which is no problem. We can work with that. I want everything to be the way I want it. That's all. There we go. That looks good. I don't hate that. We'll get a nice garden out front to help make sure everything appeals well. Not to mention, I do need to get the columns in, which this is going to be the fun part, because columns never really have the right colors in The Sims 4. Ooh, did these ones actually have the right color? I can't tell. They're so dark that because of the sun that I can't see them. I think they are, so we'll go with these. They are expensive, but columns, if you didn't know, really help a Sims house pop. As you can tell, like, house already looks pretty cool with those columns. Next up, we need siding, and I actually do really like this siding specifically. I thought the color looked really nice. Now for roof texture, what about this one? What does this one look like? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. And then for the flooring, we'll just get some very minor wood flooring for the porch area, just to really help get it all together. There we go, that's painted already. I mean, look at that, that already looks like really nice. I really like the coziness of the house. And I do want to add a little vent up here just so we can have some of that extra color. Yeah, I'm liking that. That looks really nice. It looks really cozy. So now for the inside. I don't have all the windows installed, so first I need some lights so I can actually see in here. Okay, first I want an archway to the living room. This one actually doesn't look that bad, so let's do a pretty small archway, not too bad. And we need doors to the bathroom, the bedroom, and the other bedroom. There we go. Now we need windows to each room. We can simply just use the same window we've been using, so we'll put a window in the bathroom, 2 windows in this room for the parent, put a double window for a child, and maybe let's put 1 window here and 1 window there for the other rooms. There we go, and then just to clear this up, let's put a window here too, just to make sure we have enough windows in the house. I think that's nice. I like that. Now, next part is that we need to get the house floored. So I'm thinking just using nice hardwood flooring. We can use some tile for the bathroom. Let's get some very cheap tile. I'm thinking this house would benefit from some tan tile. You could put tile in the kitchen, like have this be the kitchen, the entire kitchen. You just walk in the tile, like the dining table, kitchen, all that is in there. And then we spread out this more wood flooring throughout the house. Yeah, that looks good. Now for wallpaper wise, I really want to use some interesting things to help make sure this house look good. So for the bathroom, I think we just use the same all matching paper. The kitchen, I don't really want to use the exact same tone. Let's use some of this. I've never used this before. This might be interesting, using this kind of checkerboard wall pattern. It might be cool. I really think that might be a good touch. For the living room, we can do a nice blue. Kids room, I really want to use something out there, so why don't we use this fun little polka dot wall? I've never used that before. And it might be cool. It might be a unique thing that we could use. And then for the parents' room, why don't we get a nice gray? Yeah, like, I think that's good. I just want to add hints of color all over the house because, and we can add, you know what, let's add some carpet to the kids' room just to match that wallpaper a little bit. No, it's a beach color. There we go. I just wanted to see if that would help, and it does. It adds some new detail. Okay, we're at 8,000 simoleons, so I do have a good amount to work with here. Doesn't mean we're going to go crazy. It just means we're going to have a good amount to work with when it comes to designing the house itself, which is something I desperately need if I want this house to look good. So let's go ahead and get the stove installed. Now for cabinetry, we can get some gray cabinets. How about these white cabinets? These will look good in here. Yeah, I like those. There we go. We can put the kitchen sink over the window, well, under the window. Get the waste bin. There we go. I'm liking this. And then we'll put some of these cabinets along the wall just so we can have like a dish one, and then just a regular cabinet just so we can have those things look like they're used. Then we can put a little stove hood. There we go. And then the dining room's also going to be in here. I want to get something rounded. Like, I want to get a rounded dining table because I feel like I like it. I like the idea of a rounded dining table in this room specifically. Only problem is because the fridge is in the way, I gotta move this back so I can squeeze the chair in there. We can put this like this, put a plant in the corner just so it doesn't feel so full, or empty I should say. I don't know why I can't place a plant there. Can we turn on bb.move objects just so we can have everything we need? Heads up, this is a completely impromptu house and I'm already liking the way it looks. We should get a rug under the kitchen table just so it doesn't look so out of place. Yeah, I'm liking that. And then lastly, I don't want to spend too much money. Let's stop. Let's stop. I need to stop myself before I spend all my money. There we go. That's enough for a kitchen right now. We'll obviously add more furniture as we continue, but I like that kitchen. Next up, let's go for the bathroom. So for the bathroom, obviously we gotta go with the cheapest furniture possible. So cheap shower, cheap sink, not too bad though, like getting at least a nice sink. And then get a toilet to help make sure Sims have somewhere to go to poop. Somebody texted me, it was my watch telling me to get off my butt. I will get off my butt in a second watch. There we go. Nice simple bathroom. Nothing too much different here. Just get a nice overhead light, just so we can have some light in there. And then just a rug. I always include rugs in my bathroom because, well, growing up, I've always had a rug in my bathroom. And I still do. Okay, next up, parents' bedroom. Again, can't spend too much money here, but we can spend a good amount of money. So I'm thinking nice good bed, nice solid bed. Maybe scoot that off into the corner a little bit just so we can have some more space for other things. I think Sims should be able to route back there. We can get a nice table. What color is this? Is this brown? That's like a really dark brown. So we want to make this like a really dark brown. Let's go ahead and stick a lamp on there. Something not too expensive, something very cheap. We can get a rug snuck under the bed. Not too bad, not too bad. Why don't we swap this around just so I can have room to put something in, because I do want to get like a dresser or something. Maybe just a nice standing dresser to sneak back in the corner, just because we need that in the house. And then just to make it feel a little more complete, we can hang some curtains just to make sure this room feels a little less empty. It's a small bedroom, but I think it's worth it. You gotta remember, this is gonna be a starter home, so Sims who get started in the game are gonna have to have a place that's pretty small, not desirable, but it has the essentials, you know what I mean? Now for a living room, peach couch. This kind of couch color might not be a bad idea. I like it. I think we need a bigger couch to put in front of the window. Why don't we put like a couch, and then right behind it we could put like a TV console so we can put some like trinkets on it. I think that'd be a good idea. Like this, like put the couch, then put like a little table behind it, put some trinkets on it, just for fun. Just so we can have some decorations in the house. Then we can stick the TV, actual TV table over here, get the TV on there. Now we need a rug in here because I need rugs. Like I need to have a rug so people can have a place to put everything. We get a nice coffee table. Make sure the TV and coffee table is lined up. And I do want to get like a chair in the corner. If we can find the right color, there's the right color. I like that. Now for lamps wise, let's stick a fun colored lamp like this blue lamp. Let's stick a lamp over in the corner. Let me just find a good color. Then we can stick a regular lamp behind the couch along with maybe a plant. Is there any plants that fit up here? There is, perfect. I think that's a nice touch to have that little spot back there just to have some plants. Like I said, we'll be adding a little more to the house after I get all the rooms taken care of. Next up is the kids' room. So I want to make this more of a like general kids' room rather than a normal kids' room. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's get this kind of bed, this bright blue, very cute bed. And we can get this dresser right next to it to kind of be like a supporter. They have that lamp on maybe. Hopefully I can put that there. We could put like a fun kids lamp. I think this lamp would be fun to have in the room. Like, I want to make this room really fun. Like, a really fun kids room. Like, that's very unique, very rainbow, as you can tell. Like, lots of rainbow colors. We can get a matching toy chest at the end of the bed. I think that's a good idea. What can I hang up in here that look nice? We could put like a stuffed bunny on the stool over there. Let's see here. What else can I do here? What kind of toys do we have? We could put dollhouse in the corner, but then they can't reach the toy chest. Let's see here. We can get a dinosaur, like a pet dinosaur. I'm gonna try and use base game only just so we can have everything we need. Oh, I wanted to get one of these for like the entry area. Oh, we can give the kid a coat rack, like a rack to put all their clothes on. Like just for fun. And we put the toy chest right under that so it doesn't look out of place. Let's go ahead and give him a plant, something simple, just so we can have some more decoration in here. Let's go ahead and give him a stuffed animal, just so we have that. in the room with them. Yeah, it looks not too bad. I like that. And then we just need to put up some pictures just to make sure everything is not boring and like really empty. Stick up some posters. I can tell I'm kind of spoiling the kid here. It's the kid. It's totally worth it to spoil them the heck. And the kid has more than the actual house. But I do like that. The kid's room is very nice. It's very small and has that detail that we need. So next up is getting the outside done, and then we can officially add anything else you might need. Now let it be known, I might add some extra things, but the only extra things I would add are things that if you have extra packs, you will get small items that are just always needed, like the thermostat or the umbrella holster. Like just stuff that if you have other packs, obviously you'll need those. But if you don't have the packs, then there's no requirement to have those in game. But yeah, I do like this house. I like how it's looking. Let me put the garbage bin right there. Okay, next up is getting the plants in. Actually, let's put the garbage bin like somewhere else, like somewhere like in a corner or something. Ooh, some nice yellow bushes out front would look nice. I like that. Let's go ahead and do this out front area. I just want to make sure that we get enough life, kind of like color in this house to make sure that it feels lively, because I don't want to have it be so empty that it feels dead inside, because I want to be able to have people move in and see that this house looks really cute and that they have enough to make sure that it's everything that they've ever wanted. Like, I don't want there to be too much lacking in color. We're at 17,000 simoleons, which is good because we're not making this too expensive. Like, this is still pretty affordable. Like, a sim could still quite afford this and be fine. I should put like a back patio area since we have some extra funds. Just nothing too big, just a small patio area out back. Maybe put up a fence on one side. Let's put it on this side. And we can spray paint back there a small pathway. I like this house. I think it's really nice. There we go. Move that in there. Yeah, that little pathway back there looks really nice. Like, that's a nice little detail. And the best part is I can stick the garbage can now back here. Ooh, what if we stuck some flowers right outside the window right here? Like, this one would be the perfect spot to have some flowers just peeping outside the window. Just have them slowly growing, like the parents take care of them. Then we can stick some plants just up against this to make sure it's not empty back here. Maybe stick a large tree. We're at 18,000. I'm getting really close, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead, sneak a grill back here, and then let's go ahead and get a table. Like a nice quiet table we'll sit at. There we go. That's what I just wanted. I just wanted a nice little back patio area. I did spend a little more money than I wanted. Like, your sim will probably have 600 simoleons, but hey, at least you have a nice house. Like, oh, I forgot an outside light. That won't be too expensive. Trust me. I don't. Let me see if I can get rid of some of these plants to help out with that. I need to get some cheaper plants out front. Let's get a cheaper flower. Plus the white may complement the house a little more. There we go. That's a little more helpful. And we can sneak some of these plants in just to make sure it doesn't look empty. There, I wanted to give your sim just a slight more money. Okay, now we need to just terrain paint all this and we will be done with the first house. Just gotta always give the house a little bit of terrain paint to make sure everything looks good. And there we go. Our first house built in Newcreast, and honestly, I think it matches the neighborhood quite well. It's a little different, obviously, but it fits in to the point where it doesn't look like it's out of place. I also really like the looks of this house. Like, this looks like a house I would definitely play in if I was just starting out in the game and really wanted a nice place to live that looked really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this and put this in my gallery so you all can have it. You guys can check it out in my gallery. For all those who don't know, my gallery name is Garrett. You can see it displayed up above, but basically, yeah, this house is now available for you guys to check out because I really wanted to build a nice little house and start expanding in Newcreast. So now we have that available to you. So thank you guys for watching. This was really fun to build more homes to start filling up Newcreast, and I'm happy how the first one turned out. It looks very cozy, very nice, and I really do enjoy the design of it. So please like this video so more people can see us, and subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy Sims content. I always do build videos, gameplay videos, and all those are on the channel, including multiple playlists of gameplays that I have done. Also, you can go over to my other channel, Garrett, where I do non-simming content, but still play video games and do other in real life content if you want to know about me. But there's also a live stream that I do every Friday, which I won't be doing one this week because I'll be going home for my semester break. We'll just be having 2 days off for a wellness break, but that's it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!